All right, we'll move on to our next story. Now, in a recent video, we talked about the success of the Union Nautilus retrieving money for outstanding wages on the motor yacht Alfa Nero. That was over $2 million, I believe, which is yet to be paid, but is being secured in the court in Antigua. The vessel was effectively abandoned there in 2022 and was recently sold at auction. Now, there is another vessel in the same situation, motor yacht Luminosity, which is alongside it in Montenegro. It is also basically detained there because it owes money to local services. It also owes back pay to the crew that used to work on board. Interestingly, both yachts are connected to the same person, Andrei Guriev. The crew who worked on board Luminosity didn't receive their money in over 2 years, almost 3 years now, in fact. And this is despite the management company Burgess saying a year ago that they'd finally received a license from the UK government to pay out that money. Now, we contacted Burgess over 2 weeks ago. I think it was the 9th of January we contacted them. They said they'd come back to us with an explanation. They never did. Contacted them again today, and they said that they would try and get back to us, but they haven't. And it's in the UK now. It's, work's finished for the day. Now, there's the third yacht that is also in this situation, with a former crew, maybe some crew that still work on board, are missing money, and it amounts to €500,000. And this is owned. This yacht is motor yacht Luna. Now, Luna is owned by the Russian/Azerbaijan businessman Farkad Akhmedov. Now, he was sanctioned in 2022 as part of the Russian invasion of Ukraine set of sanctions. He was sanctioned by the EU and by the UK. Now, the yacht had recently arrived in Germany after being stuck in Dubai for over 3 years as a result of a bitter divorce battle between himself and his former wife, Tatiana. That was settled, and the vessel was transported to Lursen for a much-needed refit, and then the vessel was then seized. Very bad luck on his part. Now, towards the end of 2024, we believe that the sanctions in the EU against Akhmedov were lifted. However, the sanctions in the UK are still in place. Now, the vessel is still detained in the Lursen shipyard and the Bloemen Vos shipyard, which is now owned by Lursen. And the Nautilus Union again got involved, and they tried to arrest the vessel, but the Lursen shipyard refused to let the people onto the premises, stating that they'd have to secure the full amount that was owed before they allowed them on. So they weren't able to issue the arrest papers to the vessel. The vessel's clearly going to be stuck there until that money is taken care of, though, because as soon as it left, it would be arrested anyway. Now, we contacted Wyco, which is the management company, or was the management company for Luna at the time. We also contacted the employer, Ocean Skies. Now, Wyco didn't respond to any of our emails. Ocean Skies did reply, and they told us that they didn't have any money to pay that money out. And they said once they would receive the money from the owner, then they could apply for a license. Now, Wyco, apparently, we were told by sources that Wyco had €1 million of the owner's money when the sanctions happened. But like I said, we've not had any communication from them at all. They've not applied for a license, as far as we know, to be able to pay that money out. And we all know how long it takes, because it's taken Burgess almost 3 years to get that license in place. So, and none of that money is being paid out. So yeah, so there's a third yacht with outstanding money to crew. Most of those crew have probably moved on now to other yachts, because obviously they couldn't be paid on Luna once the vessel was sanctioned. Anyway, we will of course keep you up to date with that story. Thanks very much for watching this video. You've been watching a Super Yacht News clip. If you'd like to see the full unedited Super Yacht News video, you can click on the link over here. You can also find our channel links below here. And if you'd like to see more shorter videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to this channel.